only, the funding mechanism, which was connected to the DHS budget. So I did vote for the enabling legislation.
I hope Pat Hayes gets this much scrutiny.
But I think there's a qualifiable difference. I mean, first of all, I respect the people that voted for the private option, because I think we talk about government constraints on what we do in Arkansas. Obamacare is a major government constraint. We were given that law, and if we hadn't passed anything, we were going to have a pretty rotten law to live with. So my colleagues on both sides of the aisle worked to try to come up with a compromise. I also heard from the people in my district that said, we don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want private option. And so I voted no. But I understand the position of the people that supported the bill. Now, I think there's a difference when a majority votes for something. I don't think you want to be part of a minority that blocks the will of the majority. I mean, that's democracy. I mean, you have to believe in a process. You have to believe in using the rules of the game to work for the good of people. And I did not want to thwart what a majority of my colleagues deemed appropriate.
Are you going to change your mind this coming fiscal session?
I don't know what's going to be presented for us this fiscal session. I'm not on the budget committee. But I think with everything that's going on in D.C., my expectation is that there will be no immediate implementation of the private option. Because there are too many unknowns in D.C. I think the whole thing may be frozen. When last I talked to Senator Sanders, he was talking to me about some of the problems with the legislation, and that there may be,
The website's still down.
there may very well be delays on implementing it. But there's a committee meeting downstairs, I think. I'm not on the committee. I'm trying my best to stay informed with the public health committee happenings.
How could you do that short of special session?
Pardon?
How could you do that short of special session?
Well, we have to fund. I mean, one of the things that we were saying one of the things that was being said during this.
Delaying the implementation.
Well, the funding part of it. That's what again, I'm not on the leadership of that committee, and I haven't, but that's what I'm getting wind that there will be delays. Now, I'm not trying to be a newsmaker here. I assume that was what everyone knew.
You favor that?
We've got to have something that works. I mean, if this is worse than what we got, then we stopped it. And that was one of the arguments during the regular session was, if this isn't working, we can always stop it in the fiscal session.
It's not working.
So that's a yes
And,
or no?
pardon?
So that's a yes or no?
Well, if it's not going to work, then I'm going to vote no. And if we see that insurance rates are better for our Kansans, and we've got this thing look like we rolled it out and it's working well, and it's lowering insurance rates, then we might leave it alone. But if it's driving insurance costs up,
Which
not
it
down,
is.
then we want to stop it before it gets further along.